Hey there, have you ever looked closely at your fingertips? They're covered in tiny lines that make cool, swirly patterns. These patterns are called fingerprints, and guess what? They're super special. Imagine you have a basket full of leaves. Each leaf has its own special pattern of lines, just like your fingerprints. No two leaves are exactly the same, and no two people have the same fingerprints either. Isn't that amazing? But why do we have these tiny lines on our fingers? Well, let's think about it. Have you ever tried to pick up a smooth, slippery bar of soap? It's pretty tricky, right? Now, what if your hands were completely smooth too? You'd have a hard time holding on to anything. That's where fingerprints come in handy. The lines on your fingertips are like tiny bumps and valleys. They help you grip things better. It's like having lots of little rubber bands on your fingers, making it easier to hold your toys, pencils, or even climb on the monkey bars. Here's a fun experiment. Ask a grown-up to help you rub a little bit of paint on your finger. Then, press your finger onto a piece of paper. What do you see? A unique pattern that's all yours. Now, let's talk about something really cool. Remember how we said each person's fingerprints are different? Well, that makes them super useful for figuring out who someone is. It's like having a special stamp that only you have. Imagine if you made a fingerprint painting and mixed it up with your friends' paintings. Even if they looked similar, a clever detective could figure out which one was yours just by looking at the fingerprint patterns. But fingerprints aren't just for humans. Did you know that koalas have fingerprints too? And they're so similar to human fingerprints that sometimes even experts have trouble telling them apart. So, the next time you're washing your hands or playing with Play-Doh, take a moment to look at your fingertips. Remember, those tiny lines are your very own special pattern. They help you hold things, and they're a unique part of what makes you, you. Isn't it amazing how something so small can be so important? Our bodies are full of wonderful surprises, and fingerprints are just one of them. What other cool things do you think our bodies can do?